Hi guys, this is going to be a 5 to 7 minute daily mobility routine for pregnancy. This is great to do throughout your whole pregnancy. It's going to work on range of motion as well as ensuring you have optimal baby positioning as well as body mechanics for a smoother labor and delivery as well as pregnancy. So let's get started. With so much stuff out there, I developed my own kind of routine, just quick, easy, hitting all the high spots. So here we go. First one is cat-cow. You're going to be on all fours or quadruped. You're going to tuck your chin and arch your back. And then you're going to lift your head up as your belly sinks down. We're going to do 10 to 15 reps for every movement I'm going to show. Next is a pelvic tilt. This is going to focus on just the pelvis. Similar, but a little bit different. Now we're just going to anteriorly tuck our pelvis and posterior tuck. So I'm not moving as much through my mid-back, but focusing on just my pelvis. Next is quad rocks. You're going to probably need to widen your knees a little bit to accommodate for a pregnant belly. From all fours, you're going to think about dropping your belly, sticking your booty out, and pushing straight back. I'm really thinking about sitting back into my haunches while I'm doing this. Next, you're going to go onto all fours. This is dynamic adductors. One leg is going to come straight out from the hip, inside of the foot on the floor. Again, you're going to drop your belly, let it sag, stick your rear end up. You want to think about you're closing a dresser drawer with your butt while you do this, rocking back on the heel of your hands. You do not want to go butt to heels. You want to think about keeping your booty up and pushing straight back. Switch sides, same thing on the other side. Belly sags, booty up, pressing straight back. From here, we're going to do a 3-point thread the needle. Come up onto all fours. You're going to bring your left foot at your left hand, and you're going to use your left arm to open toward your left leg, letting your eyes follow your hands, and then thread the needle through underneath your armpit on the other side. With this, you're going to focus on not only rotating through the mid-back, but rotating through the hips as well. Same thing other side. Right foot up to right hand. You also want to make sure you're not arching your back. So you want to keep your back nice and flat. If it's too difficult for you to keep your back flat, then just don't put your foot up as high. Put it wherever you can reach. Right arm spreads up and through the left armpit. I'm letting my eyes and my gaze follow my fingertips, focusing on rotating through my mid-back as well as my hips. From here, you are going to come up into dynamic hip flexors. Kneeling lunge. I want to make sure that my front leg is far enough forward that I'm not going to have my knee going over my toe. When I get up here, I'm going to be a little bit tilted. I want to make sure I square up and get my hips straight forward. It's same arm, same leg. So I'm going to be feeling this in my left hip flexor, left abs. My left arm's going to go straight up. I'm just going to think about pushing my hips forward towards the front of the room. I'm going to do 3 different things with my arm. First one, straight up. Second is I'm going to reach over my head. Third is I'm going to reach across my body, reaching towards the opposite corner of the room. Same thing other side. Square up, right leg down, right arm up. My hips do the same thing the whole time. Arm straight forward, reaching over the head. My hips are still gliding forward and reaching across the body to the opposite corner of the room. From here, you're going to do hamstring gliders. You're going to lay on your back. One leg straight, grasp behind the other knee. The important part here is keeping your foot flexed, so toes pointed up the whole time. And you're just going to bend and straighten in the range of motion that you have. This is as far as I can go. I'm not going to push it. I'm going to use this range. I'm not trying to straighten my leg or hold it at the top. This is more of a tension on, tension off, tension on, tension off. Other side, same thing. From here, you're going to come into a deep prying squat. This is where it might get a little odd. What I'm going to ask you to do, feet turned out, hips nice and wide. You're just going to think about sitting into that squat, prying back and forth using your elbows to widen your legs and hips. In addition to prying, I want you to focus on deep belly breathing and relaxing. And I want you to focus on letting entire vaginal rectal area, butt cheeks, relax and open up. You're going to focus on belly breathing. You're going to think about breathing deep in your belly, in through your nose, out through your teeth, like you're letting air out of a balloon. I want you to take your hand and put it over your vaginal region. As you breathe in through your nose, I want you to think about feeling this space expand. I know it's strange, but I'm going to think about breathing into my vagina, letting it all expand, and then as I hiss out through my teeth, I'm thinking about everything down below, opening up, letting go, and relaxing. From here, you're going to stand up. Oh, I forgot to say, if this position is too difficult for you, use a dumbbell if you have it at home to counterbalance, and you'll feel more comfortable in this position. Standing, you're going to do windmill. Feet are hips width apart, and then you're just going to bend over, use an ottoman, the seat of a chair, and you are just going to open up, very similar to the thread the needle, open up to one side, open up to the other, and then we're going to end with what Ina May Gaskin recommends 300 a day, air squats. I would usually do 25 to 50 at a time. This is what I did, and I had 4 fast, easy home births, and it worked for me, and I hope it works for you too.